Hey, good morning, everybody. It's your boy Paul. What's up? How y'all doing today? Let's get into the mess of the mess on this messy Tuesday, y'all. It's a lot of things going on, and I'm gonna be right back later for y'all with another mess of the mess that I got for y'all later. But let's up first. First, let's get into the mess of the mess. Let's get this out first. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe, comment, and join the channel. It's your boy Paul. So let's get down to the mess. And these, I said, welcome. Let's get down. These are the topics that we got today. We got 5 of them, y'all. If you see the little banner that's up, this is the mess of the mess that we got. There's a couple. Look at them. Look at the people we got today. And I said, baby, they messy. Messy ain't the word, but let's get into the that had to deal with the New York City incident that happened yesterday. Gunman, and there is a update that went on. Oh God. Oh, we gotta change that. Yes, there was an update that went on yesterday. Later, people were more detail came out where this man actually went into a skyscraper building on Park Avenue, and he started shooting. He started shooting, pow-powing at cop, a cop that ended up um, passed away. Also, they said he went up to the 33rd floor, and he ended up shooting somebody else up there and taking himself out. Come to find out, this man traveled from Las Vegas all the way to New York City to do this. They don't know why he did it. They still trying to figure that out. He's only 27. They said also that same day they said there was an incident in Las Vegas. Uh, um, they said they both are not related. And I said, yeah, tragedy all over just in one day. I hope that the people who lost their life in this, um, my condolences to their family, because this is tragic to just do something like this. Like, you traveled all the way from California to New York City to do something like this. It's crazy. Um, they don't know why he did this. Hopefully, after the deeper investigation, that we'll find out what tipped him off. They said he had some issues going on and stuff, but why travel all the way to New York City? Why travel to that Park Avenue skyscraper? Hmm. Is like that. Hopefully they do a deeper dive into his past. But that's what I got about that. Y'all let me know in the comments how y'all feel about it. But let's move on to the next, y'all. Oh God, I hate this thing. Let's move it over here. That ain't gonna work for me. Okay, so let's get into this. So we got Mr. Donald Trump himself. So he ended a ruling that the former President Obama has been in order where big wheelers who are 18 wheelers cannot speed over 65. Um, can't speed over 65 miles per mile. And now he didn't end that law. The dumbest. You do the stupidest shit. I said I don't get him. It's like you want to change. everything about dumb. You coming and you just don't learn. Like, why would you end something like this? They do this. Them people most likely, half of them people are people that can't drive. They drive just like they drive a regular. They be thinking they be speeding. The speed limit is 65. You can't do over 65 in a 18 wheeler for a reason, because that bitch will tip over. It be big, but that bitch is light than a feather, because you carrying a truckload of stuff, and it can actually just one, and you can have a pile up. So you're gonna be the cause. So when there's a accident on Highway 57 or 225, everyone it is, I said they'll be suing the federal government. They'll be suing you. They'll be suing. They'll be suing the government. I'm damn. I am tired. It's like you just keep doing stupid stuff because you're trying to cover up one or whatever else you finna push, or you trying to push through secretly. And also, this man actually put up, I ain't get a chance to put it up here, but he put up a of him, the Florida, him and his vice president in a car that O.J. Simpson on a high-speed chase, but it had Obama in it. I said, "Is you serious?" Pathetic. He out of office. Take him to jail. Take him to jail. Move on past that. Let's get into the next. Next up we got Kim Moore. Kim Moore is back in the news, and apparently, her landlord said, "Baby, you owe me, girl, you owe me rent," and trying to get out. So there's a lawsuit of $89K, and apparently she clapped back with the lawsuit where the address is something different. She had an address that was different from the address that is in the lawsuit. And so I'm like, oh Lord. I said, girl, what's going on? I said, can you pay that bill? Well, you said you spent all your money, all the money that you spent your daughter money that you had saved up for her to build that place. And I don't know if it's open. I said, if you was thinking right, you need to go ahead and start doing, I don't even like Kenya anymore, but you need to go ahead, since you got a YouTube channel, call yourself a businesswoman. You call yourself a, kind of got your own production, make movies and stuff like that. You might as well do, start at, like a hot type of hot topics, and get a panel of your either your home girls or your home boys, and do something like that, or a mixture of them together. Do something. I say you can do that. I'm just giving you a little idea, but I'm thinking about the baby. I like you. That's what I'm thinking about. I ain't thinking about you. You get her evicted and everything, but who knows? Kenya, her client saying that the address was wrong and stuff like that. And I said, but her landlord is suing her. It's suing her. And I said, please. I said, it is an apartment building. it's saying it's. I'm like, oh, okay. That's a little tacky. And it's supposed to be in a business. She said it was in a business sector. That's what she said. I said, can somebody tell me? Because I said, if it's not a apartment at the top, but it could be a apartment on top of her business. But who knows? But move on from there. Um, let's get into. Okay, so this is a wonderful story. So getting walked down the aisle by her boss. So her boss ended up to walk her down the aisle when she got married. That she grew up without her parents. Her mom and dad both passed away. So he he offered to come up here with y'all to let y'all know that it's always good people out here. When you need somebody when you need somebody, the Lord will always bring somebody in your life at the right time and the right moment. A lot of things don't work out the way you want it to work out. Oh, I'm talking about myself. But they do work out. They're just sometimes. But that's what went on there. Congratulations to her on her big day. And let's on to the next. What are you doing? Council. I'm getting tired of this thing. Hey everybody, I'm back, y'all. I'm so tired of this damn streaming thing. This program getting on my nerves. It keep logging me like 10 minutes. A lot. I have to find another streamer because this 10th time it then did this, and it could disconnecting too. But let's move on to the next thing that I got up, and let's get into it. Oh shoot. So we got our best ball wives. So the finale had actually, I want to say that this was finale, but this is one of the episodes where Britt Runner and Evelyn Lazada get into it, y'all. So messy ass Jennifer called, says that, Britt said that she don't want to be around y'all because y'all low vibration. And she wasn't talking about me. Her in town, she wasn't talking about me either. I said, no messy bitches, them some messy hoes. So that got under Evelyn's skin. Evelyn like, so what's the problem? So what you mean? She ain't well. So what's the problem between me and you? She ain't you just saying you out your mouth. I'm the only one that be running my mouth. So she get into the whole thing saying you using religion and stuff like that. She went, you just Britt said, bitch, you just a bitch. She dad, you go using that word and so she said, you supposed to be on this journey. I said, girl, hold up, Evelyn. Hold up, Evelyn. I said, you've been on a spiritual journey you've been on a spiritual journey as long as Britt been on a spiritual journey. You've been on a spiritual journey for years now, and you still ain't changed, Evelyn. So her being on a spiritual journey means that's what it is. And you don't just change overnight of who you are and how you move and how you act and how you react to things and the words that you use. Her spiritual journey is what it is. And she was into what I want to say Muslim. That's what she is. And it's worked to the point all the way up to they done filming now, and it's not working anymore. It didn't work for her overall. And she back outside. Because I said a lot of people use different. I said please, because we can talk about a lot of things about religion, and a lot of people use religion for their own benefits. And so her and Evelyn get into it, and Evelyn called her out. You got people in the comments. That's right, Evelyn. You get her, girl. I said she didn't really do anything. I said getting her for what? Saying, oh, she using religion. She really not. She's on a journey. The same way Evelyn been on a journey for years of saying she's healed and she didn't found herself. She's on a spiritual journey. She's been on that spiritual journey this whole time, and she's been disrespecting everybody. I still ain't got over OG and what you did to that woman and how they then booted her out, and you Shiny and everybody that's on the majority of the cast that's not new, that's still there. So let's be real. You have an issue with this one because you say y'all low vibration. Y'all are low vibration. Always have and always. That's never changed. Y'all all are bullies. Childish. Act like y'all in middle school. And y'all are 60. Still acting like y'all in middle school. Not even high school. Shit. But that's what went on there on that episode. Coming up, I want to say. Either coming up or already came up. One or the other. I don't. I ain't keeping up with it. It's just whatever. Because the episode also talked about. Let me just get into it. So we end up. Because after they got into it, we ended up getting Chantel's. So Jackie's daughter showed up to this all together lace for her, and she ended up saying, because Jackie didn't show up to the thing. She went to Dougie. They son her son, either Doug or Doug Jr. birthday. She went on to that because she had time for the ladies. So her daughter owned up to what she said is what it is. And she said she could have did some things differently. But hopefully things work out. But we know it ain't. We heard it is not going to. Rumor is it's not going to be a reunion. I said because Jackie is not going to address the issue at all. So It's not. I don't think it's gonna be a reunion. It's probably, but they're either gonna have to change it up or cancel this. But y'all let me know how y'all feel about Britt and Evelyn and just this season overall. Cause I watched a little clip here and there, but I can't get into them like that. Bye, y'all. But that's all that I got for y'all. It's your boy Paul. Thank y'all for tuning in. Like, share, subscribe, and join the channel. Just click on that like button. You know, it don't hurt you. You know, it don't hurt you. Not just one bit. But thank y'all for tuning in. I'll get back at y'all later. Bye, y'all. Oh, let me see what's going on in the chat. Oh, hello. Hello, Alex. How you doing? Um, Let me see. Okay, they have found a motive for the shooter. They found a motive for the shooter. Oh, wow. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, thank you for that. I said because I didn't hear that. That is crazy. So he traveled all the way from Vegas. Mm-mm. That's sad. That's truly sad. But you killed innocent people. All because of that. I understand being upset about that, the CT East, but you that's not thank you, Alex. That's not something you I get back at y'all later. Bye y'all.